When you see glory glaring, you can't stop staring. The peripheral grows dim for the joy of seeing him. That is what our prayer has been this weekend to be true for each of us, myself included, and all of our students. Have you seen him? Have you seen his glory?
Jesus Christ, or God, sits on his throne in all glory, and he comes down off of his throne in humility to save us and die on a cross and take on the wrath of God.
I really liked in the last session how each of his 4 points for getting us to see God's glory ended with more than we can understand. So the fact that it shows it is so big, it shows God's infinite nature compared to our finite one.
Seeing God and his true glory will reveal sin in your own life, and you'll be able to grow from that.
Even though I've already heard a bunch of these things, it's giving it a new perspective, and it's nice to hear that and be able to talk about it with my small group.
I definitely agree with that. I think that this has definitely been a big eye-opener for me too, of just kind of having that there's different thoughts that he's putting into our heads to kind of think about more and to examine in our lives in different areas that I haven't thought about in a while.
I think my favorite thing about this weekend is just in fellowship groups and having a group of guys just come along beside you and just help you grow in Christ.
And this weekend we spent time in 4 different passages where God revealed his glory to different people. The first passage, we were in Exodus looking at Moses, and the reality is we're all blind. And what do we do if we're blind spiritually, dispositionally, and naturally? Well, we ask for glory, and that's what Moses did, and we spent time looking at that we would ask God for glory. Secondly, we looked at Isaiah in Isaiah chapter 6. What happens when God grants that prayer and that petition to see his glory? When sight begins, what do you see? What does his glory look like? And what is the response to seeing God's glory? The third lesson, we went to Matthew 17, the transfiguration with Peter, James, and John, when Jesus revealed his glory to them. And we looked at how does God give sight, the sight giver, the spiritual surgery that needs to happen on our dim, blind eyes. How does he go about granting sight? And then lastly, we went to Revelation chapters 20 through 22 to look at the fulfillment of God's promise to give sight to those who ask of it in fullness and in perfection, that one day all those who believe in Christ, that we will see his face. So that's what we spent time studying this weekend, and it was fun. We had a great time.